Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kikoski here, and I'm welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for the continuing adventures of the IKEA and Rimworld colony. Hello, a winner was you, Animex, Ada, Klaus, and Weakflick. And not a rogue AI. How you doing? Hope you're all doing well. So, yeah, we are looking at this with my computer. Hello, Cozy Cat. With my computer upgraded. Hello there, Lashblade. My computer has been upgraded. This is a thing that has happened. How's it going? Doing good? We now have official date for your move. Excellent. That is great to hear. What quests do we have going right now? I do need to check this. You have a distress signal, steel, tremendous structure, a dusty mechanizer crypt that's just there.
Mayhem!
And then there is Cat Peasant with 33 months and a 27-month streak. Greetings indeed. I hope you are doing well. So yes, if people have not seen it, I did a fancy, well, I say fancy, it's... I'm speaking for the future! Well, I mean, yeah, here's the thing, though. You say welcome to the Modern Plus era. My computer was still doing pretty fine, even though it was a middle of the 2018 era, like the late 2010s. It was still doing okay. It was doing fine. The thing is, though, we had to think about the future, and the fact, more worryingly, that my motherboard can only support so many CPUs. Or so many types, and the CPU type that Cav wanted to go to has been out of production for a bit, and sourcing, hello, Hobo Joe, sourcing new ones, which were still under warranty, would quickly become very difficult. So we went, let's upgrade that. To say that our first computer that was a PC in our house was a P75, so... And my first personal computer was a Pentium 100. We got numerous upgrades. There are 4 upgrades in this computer. We have improved...
A treasure chest
Whoa!
full of riches, and it's all
New
mine.
PC hype!
I mean,
Thank you ever so much there. That is 1,000 bits. That's ridiculous, Cat Peasant. Thank you ever so much. That's so kind of you. So yeah, 4 things have been added to this computer. I couldn't tell you what our first computer was, aside from being a Windows 95. Yeah, ours is a P75. Well, here's the thing, okay? We have replaced the... I can tell you. I can go on to... here, and I could find for you the things. So, scrolling up. Gotta find more. Sorry. Just finding the thing. So, hang on to Windows 5 for years. Well, I mean, if it worked for you. So, this is the very, very vagueness of it. There are more specific criteria. But I went from a 1080, a GeForce 1080, to a 1080 to a RTX 5070. Hello, Shield of Hope. How you doing? We have a 30. We've gone from 16 gigs of Corsair DDR4 RAM to 32 gigs of faster, better DDR4 RAM. We also now have a AMD Ryzen 7 5800X processor, CPU, and also an extra terabyte storage drive, an SSD. The extra SSD is so that can be dedicated to installing incredibly large games. So, for instance, say, hypothetically, if I wanted to play something like... Let's see... Baldur's Gate 3 or something? Apparently that is an option now, but... I'm... It's all those pictures tagging, that's true. It's all those pictures tagging. Let's be honest here, folks. When have I ever played a game because it was fancy looking? You're looking at the fact here that I'm playing Rimworld and UFO 50 and Rise of the Triad. Time to pull out all the graphically intense games like Arena. Hey, Daggerfall can be intensive. You know, that action. Woo. That action. You can't beat it. And then I made the critical mistake of telling people, hey, if you want to, like, pledge towards getting that CPU's cost covered and a new cable for the GPU, they're on Throne. That was a mistake, because suddenly that disappeared. Makiko, can your PC run Crysis? Possibly. I suppose the question is, do I want my PC to run Crysis? Also, we can absolutely now uninstall that. We don't need that there anymore. Like, do I want my PC to run Crysis? Not really. Oh, that absolutely needs a light in there. Hang on, that needs a light. Let's put it through its paces and run Minecraft with 30 minutes. Again? Am I really that fussed about that? Oh, Taught to Snowboy is there. Thanks. I can now remove that. RTX on full... You see, the thing is, I warned Cav about this. I'm going to have this computer. It's going to have all these extra things. And you just watch. I'm going to play the same things that I always play. It got very sneakily funded. Yeah, Cav may have talked to people in the background without telling me and went, by the way, this was pledged to by all of your community, and I was left completely speechless. Absolutely speechless. I'm not even kidding. Completely speechless. Just stunned. I'm getting your PC just to play Minesweeper. I was upgrading my PC because as much of a workhorse as this PC has been, and I'm not kidding, we built it in 2018 to last. We went, let's get lots of expensive things now so that this thing can last for years and years and years. And it did. It did last for years and years and years. And it could have kept puttering on for years and years more. But after 7 years, it was starting to show its age a little. And considering my content and everything else, I wanted to keep it going, as it were. I wanted to make sure it still had more legs to go. The other thing you've got to remember is that back when I first built this PC, I wasn't paying for a mortgage. A mortgage has a habit of taking up a lot of money. Money that I otherwise could have spent, you know, buying a graphics card or upgrades to a computer. So, indeed, Alias, hello, how you doing? So, yeah, it takes a lot of money. So, oh yeah, I can also uninstall that too. We don't need that type. But, there we go. I now have the PC. It's not set on fire yet. It's managed to do a whole set of recording. Oh. Why is there only granite there? We need to put some concrete there. There you go. Yeah, we've managed to do all that just fine. Oh, oh, that's still active as well, is it? Thank you very much, by the way, Observer, with 62 months on a 62-month streak. I hope you're doing well. How are things going for you? They're going good. We have the computer has been upgraded. Let us remove that. Computer is upgraded. There are only 2 things on the wish list now. It's soon gonna be Toy Day. I'm full of food. I get to record some Pillars of Eternity tomorrow, and then a super secret project on the Wednesday. Okay, it's not that super secret if you're a part of my Discord. If you're part of my Discord, you pretty much know what it is. You know. These are all well lit. Good. That's well lit. This is well lit. That's all well lit. We've banned the sale of jewel crabs. That's pretty important. We also made the hospital last time a lot bigger. Look how much bigger the room is now. It's a fancy hospital. Kiko's finally doing that Fist Only Dark Souls playthrough. No. I think I pretty much did a fairly comprehensive playthrough of Dark Souls the first time round. I don't think I need to repeat it. I could make this room bigger by... That would take a lot of resources, wouldn't it? Yeah. That would take a lot of resources. I'd rather not. I'll keep that awkward little nook there instead. One awkward nook. We haven't needed these for a while. Probably turn them off, actually. And I keep it on. Keep it on for now. So yeah, these 4 are just here, slowly recuperating their energy. I have a ton of bags that we could just yeet whenever we want to. And we might just yeet them. We might yeet them. Oh! Ah, it's under a roof, isn't it? I forgot that that's under a roof. It is a good thing we have a volcano that we can yeet them to. This is very true. It is a good thing. We also have this shuttle, which is an incredibly handy shuttle. We do have some places that we could go to. There is a location that has a lot of loot, apparently. It is... there. The ancient garrison. We could head there with Billy and Delight. Yeah, Billy and Delight and Sam and Normal Cat, maybe. Maybe. Wow, Sam's getting pretty good at shooting. There's another one just north of... That is a Mechanita complex. If I wanted to get a second Mechanita, we could do that. But I don't really want a second Mechanita. Don't really want a second one. We made the mistake of doing stuff with robots, and now we just have 2 small robots. We have a little bit of robot, but we don't want more robot right now. We do want more gun. We do want bigger and better gun. We might also want... I'll hold all these. At some point, we might also want a little bit more energy generation. Because again, will we do any more Souls games in the future? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. Perhaps. I haven't thought about it. I haven't thought about it. Wow, we are generating no energy. I don't tend to think too far ahead when it comes to stuff like that. I like how that's classed as incredibly fertile. We probably want some turrets at some point. I think getting, at some point, some fancy turrets. Yeah, some bionic replacements we want. We absolutely at some point want autocannon turrets. We also at some point want pulse-charged munitions. So that we can get charge rifles and charge lancers. Maybe I need to build another wall around the existing wall for increased security. I mean, I could. But have you considered how much wood that would take? Or how much stone? That would be a lot of stone. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And I do not have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rock. I mean, maybe if we eventually buy that rock. A lot of sandstone. Sandstone doesn't seem like a very good material to build walls out of. Not defensive walls, anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. That's sandstone. It has 400 hit points. This stone has 510. This one has 465. 390 for slate. Yeah, granite seems to be a really good one. We do have granite. There is granite. But maybe we might. Maybe we might. Maybe once this is done, we can dismantle this and we can get some of this stone back and maybe we can build like a second wall. It would be there to... I'd be there to buy just some extra time. There's a breacher raid. Yeah. They could. They could, but... we dealt with those kind of raids before. Admittedly with some shenanigans. The problem is, at that point you then go, why not build a third wall to protect the second wall? And then before you know it, you fill the entire thing with wall. The other problem as well is that... oh, it's Red Harvest. But the only other problem as well is that the more walls you have, the bigger your base is, and the more you have to defend. Yeah, that, and they also won't help if they decide to drop people on your base, which can happen. The good thing about that is it's not going anywhere. These people are allies. These people are getting there. They could be our allies soon. What we really want is we really want a second Pollux tree. A second Pollux tree would be great because then we could start getting rid of toxic waste packs even faster. That'd be good. We'll also eventually want some advanced components. That requires gold. Yeah, I had a feeling I needed to save my gold, and that's why I wanted to save my gold. Because gold is used for that. Yeah, gold is used to make that. There's also a prairie dog there. All these dead people. You know, all these people that are just dead. I'm sure Randy will give me something to worry about soon enough. He always does. He Always does. You have 52 components. You're our allies, and we will not attack our allies. We could pop there though. No, Rimworld is an epic game of watch everything horrendously go wrong. The game. It will indeed. Broadstone and 20 Forgotten Beasts. Luckily, they're not a Steel? You found steel? Let's sit on that for now. Knowing that steel is there is incredibly good. Kid has gone berserk. Kit is mad. Kid is the one that has a scar. Oh, this is bad. You're about to be knocked out. Yep, you're about to be knocked out. Well, I suppose we need to capture them again. Who's nearby? No one's nearby. Normal cat? Yeah, time to capture them. You didn't really deal that much damage to the guy with none of everything that we're going to be recruiting. Well, this needs a light in here. We don't have a light in here. Well, we are about to put a light in here. We could also reinstall that. Ooh, that actually won't work there. No. Nope. She went mad and decided to attack everyone. That's fine, though. We can treat them. It was because of the low drone. They're a bit mad for many reasons. It is safe to say they are a bit mad. The drought, by the way... Ooh, Normal Cat has received an inspiration. He will successfully recruit the next prisoner regardless of difficulty or resistance. Well, Normal Cat, think it's time for you to be on Warden. Oh, you already are on Warden. God, isn't that handy? Isn't that handy? We treated them, they decided to leave, and we went, you know what, you could just stay. Look, Sammy's going to stay, and we're going to make them a new arm and a new leg. Gonna make them a new arm and a new leg. We might even make them into the manager. They didn't sustain any big injuries. Oh, no, you need to be on paste. You feed them that for now, but next time they're on paste. There you go, Psychic Drone's ending now. Join the colony, Sammy. Please. Please. Sammy has joined the colony. Perfect. Right. Time for you to be given a bed. This is your room now. You want to recruit Sammy? I did. And that's exactly what we're going to do. They are going to become the team leader. They will not be able to handle, cook, grow, mine, plant, cut, haul, clean, or fish. That's fine. They also need a bowler hat. We shall confirm. Also, we need to make a bowler hat now. Yep, bowler hat. They're going to look very fancy after all. Wait, that's it, yeah. That's a PGW couldn't do those things. Did it? Did it? It should be Sammy doing it, right? Hang on. Cancel roll change. Oh, roll changer! Right. Sammy, there you go. It said Sammy. Sammy will refuse to do these works. There you go. It's alright, we can save now. Yep. Everyone is attending. We're gonna make you some new arms. Don't worry, buddy. You're gonna have some arms. We will make them for you. We might need some components for it. As a note, make a bill for advanced components that does it until we have 6 and ends and stops when we have 2. There's these new names. That's true! Sammy does need a new name. I don't know why 2 music tracks are playing at the same time. Oh, it's Thrith! Well, you are now going to be the manager. Oh yeah, it's because this music's playing. Yep, you are now the HR man. Do you have a bowler hat already? You do! Oh, that is perfect. I don't even need to give you a bowler hat. You've got one. It's like... successful role change. Right, first thing we need to do for you is change your style. You do move slower than everyone else right now, but that's because you're missing an arm and a leg. Literally. They're all eating now. Okay, your favorite clothing is... I mean, that's kind of fitting. It's grey. Off you go. Now we just need to convert you. I mean, we could just convert you now. How long is that inspiration for? Give me for a while. Give me for a while. Normal cat is going to lower resistance to 75%. You're not that good at doing that. You are not that good at doing that. Yeah, don't worry. We will get you all that you need. We just need to research bionic replacements. Then we'll make you an arm and a leg, and we'll give you that arm and leg. That said, we could give you an Archotech leg. We do have an Archotech leg. We have been sitting on this. We have been sitting on this Archotech leg. You know what? Sure. Sure. Let's do an operation. Okay. The leg that is missing is the left leg. Okay, so if I install the Archotech leg on the left leg...
Mayhem!
You've been sitting on Architect leg for when you should have been standing on. That's true, Mr. Madam, and that's 9 months and a 9-month streak. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. We will install that leg. We will install that leg. Then you'll be able to walk around incredibly quickly. Missing a leg. We are not missing the leg. Oh, you're doing it. What's your doctor skill? That should be fine. That should be fine. I mean, it'll give you practice. I hope this works. if this works, you'll be, you know, fully Kiko. I ran into a mimic in Peglin. Oh dear. That is unfortunate. Okay, it succeeded. You now have an Archotech leg. Fantastic. So now what we need to do is get you an arm. Bionic jaw installed on the people who are selling stuff will counter penalties that might get in case they become sick. Yeah, interesting. That is intriguing. Now you can get him a missing left arm. And yeah, all we need to do is get him that left arm now. And we are researching how to make really good left arms. We only need about 400 research points left. Only about 400 research points. Do we need that table? I like how people are just reading. Kokoski are here, just having the time of their life. Slowly figuring stuff out. You, with your crafting, you have one crafting skill. You can also, by the way, build a pod. Oh, hang on. A grizzly bear is hunting Mastodon calf free for food? Well, Panic Mastodon. Get in there quick! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Being attacked by a bear! I think they might perish. I am not fighting a bear. Ollie did make a cameo. Yeah, I'm not fighting a bear. Yeah. Yeah, that's the end of that. That is the end of that. I suppose we might as well just grab the rest of the Mastodon. How badly injured are you? You got stabbed in the leg. And there's a porcupine quill in your body. It's not that badly injured. It's really not that badly injured. But we could maybe get it. If we get Billy to hunt it down. Neon can take it. Neon cannot take it. I'm going to tell you that right now. Neon cannot take it. So what we're going to do is we're going to hunt it down using you. We get to about here. Yep, it has gone mad with anger. And we shot off its paw. Now what we do is do that, and then we move, because it's very slow now. Stun it. Fire. Run. How are you doing? Dying is the answer. You're missing an eye. A siege! Right! Okay. Let's go. The bear has called reinforcements. Okay, we can't mess around with this bear anymore. We can't mess around with this bear. Yeah, but they're not. They're gonna go over there. Is the thing. Okay. Thrith is technically available, but they're missing an arm, so they are not actually available. Okay. Come on, let's go. This shouldn't be too bad. Get to here. Get to here. Okay. So what we're gonna do is these robots are gonna show up. Where are the robots? They are going a weird way about it. So the plan is to interrupt their deployment of stuff. That's the plan. If we stop them from making their things, then it'll be good. Yeah, start shooting them now. We could gather some shamblers. This is actually a really good point. D-light? Yeah. Release the dust. Oh, that's a good plan. Yeah. Oh, we have Shambler Bison. We have Shambler Bison. Yeah. Normal Cat has the ability to release Shambler Dust. Or D-Light. So, once per day, we can raise all of our dead things, including the Tough Spike, into Shamblers. This is not, but we have a person that can do it, just naturally. Oh, we accidentally shot the bison. This is not going very well for the pigskins, I might add. Like, really not going well for them. They're just sort of milling. Oh, they're coming closer. Attack this one. Okay, back up now. Back up. Because... Come on. I mean, if you don't want to get closer, I will just shoot you. Okay. This is a really poor plan of yours. They haven't even attacked. They're running. Well, guess none of you were needed. Sorry, false alarm, everybody. Didn't get, so the people that... No, they just... So what happened was, their plan is that they want to build a... Ooh, it's a chain shotgun. Their plan is that they want to build a fortification. Oh, it's a headshot on Chris. Chris has a great memory, but Chris is also about to get... Yeah, they're waiting for the supply drops that never happened. He is also dead. Alright, you're good. Could you hold this gun? Could you hold that gun? And can you hold this gun? Chris had a great memory. That's true. These guys will just go back to being dead in a moment. They'll just go back to being dead shortly. So yeah, that was that. Gotta be honest, that wasn't too terrible. So you can go there now. You can do that. There we go. Problem solved. That, I suppose we should move all these bodies as well. Because we can always reanimate them. Yeah, they'll just be like, hello, were we needed? Not really. You really weren't needed. We want to expand this. Yeah, just make it a bit bigger. Put a few more corpses here. Someone did suggest that we store corpses in a freezer and use that as the place where we summon people. So that was an attack. It certainly happened. Undraft the bots. Good call. They're about to sleep. Thank you. Okay, is someone going to give them a lesson? Thrith there is like, I will teach you how to social. And social was taught. Social was taught. No, you are a decent teacher in this game. You are social 8. Offer guidance on construction techniques, boosting construction and crafting abilities to everyone nearby. The effect remains attached to the caster for 24 hours. Ooh. So when you want to socialize, first thing you do is bring up your severed arm. I'm not sure you should bring up your severed arm. That might be what is commonly referred to as not a smart thing to do. It's a great conversation starter. Is it, though? Is it? Is it really? So... Oh, bionic replacements has now been researched. Well, it is time for autocannon turrets now. So, we can get a task to create a... No, not a prosthetic. A bionic arm. An artificial... advanced artificial arm. Silenced mini-servos give great strength while the a biogel nerve link gives exquisite control. A lattice dust healing system allows you to recover from damage. It is better than a biological arm in almost every way. And it takes 15 plasteel and 4 advanced components. Oh yeah, we also need a good gun for you. Well, we can provide you with a gun to start with. Like this sniper rifle. I mean, you're not going to be very good with it on account of the one arm. Thrith is confused. You are wandering around confused because anesthetic.
A treasure chest.
Kiko, I have to do some appointments. I hope the rest of the machine goes well for you. Here's a cheers. Thank you very much, Observer Watcher.
Hours.
That is so kind of you. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Facing into nearsighted, terrible snipers. Well, let's have a look at the stats. Yeah, nearsighted. We could still give them a... We could give them a minigun. We could work on a minigun. That might be a good weapon to give a pigskin. Also, yes, load this up with some... toxic waste packs. So we go. One bionic arm is slowly being made. It'll take a long time. Ah, his name is Strickland. And also, you in 4 hours will be able to help convert Kit, who only has a few injuries now. You are no longer confused. Oh, it is launchable. Well, I can launch it. Hang on, I need to check on the map. I don't know, Kit was a body modder. Yes, Kit was. 85, 95, 100. Launch it there. Oh no, we lost the contents. God, it's the worst thing to have happen. Hello, Soaring. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Now we'll never be able to... Okay, I see you're not working on that anymore. Could you prioritize the arm, please? No. Prioritize that. I want you to prioritize working on the arm. No, what are you... No. No. Suspend and suspend. Work on the arm. No, work on... Thank you. When you're done with that unfinished project. Oh, that's ready now, actually. When you're done that, and then... convert Kit. Very important that you convert Kit. I see you were lying in that bed. That is not allowed. That's a lot of components and a lot of cool stuff there. They failed to convert Kit. It's fine. And then we'll actually do a proper conversion attempt here to 54%. Yeah, we'll make you a minigun once we have the arm. Wow, we're actually working through this arm pretty quickly. This arm is getting some work. We also want a gun here, 2 guns here. Gun here, gun here. Gun here, gun here. Gun here, gun here. We want 8 guns. We want a lot of gun. We want the guns here, so then we can put a switch here. Yeah, we want guns in a place where we can safely have a switch to turn them off. That's what we want. You know what else you want? That's right! A Link to a Throne wishlist, which had more things on it this morning. It had a lot more things on it this morning. People are stubbornly insistent on trying to slay my Throne wishlist. Do you want gun behind sandbags? I probably want to put some sandbags on it. Autocannons or deplete? Autocannons, for sure. Depleted uranium things take a lot more doing. They require uranium, plasteel, steel, and components. We could also go with a rocket swarm launcher. And we'll probably go with the... maybe I'll have both at some point. How are you doing in terms of needs? You're pretty hungry, but you're almost done with this. So... there we go. Arm's done. the arm is done. So now we can give you a surgery for left shoulder. Install bionic arm left shoulder. You awake? You're awake, and we could do that now. Ooh, we could do that right now. Okay, go rest there. And then you can perform the operation. See, Thrith went from being barely capable of walking at a decent speed and also barely being able to hold any guns to better than they ever could have been normally, because this bionic arm is better than a normal arm, and an Argotech leg is 110% better. You have a spare arm? Sadly not. But we do now have an Argotech leg and a bionic arm here. So that's good. We might want to give you
Mayhem!
a thing. That, by the way, is Ziggy Zaf. Runs through chat. 6 years of streak. Yeah, it's a 6-year streak. Thank you ever so much. That is so absurdly kind of you. Thank you. That's really kind. And at some point we can work on this minigun. And we can give you a minigun. How is your needs? You need to sleep. Kit is incapable of... No, they can shoot. They can shoot, so... That's down to... Oh. 52. Oh. We could just try and recruit. We could just try and recruit them. We do have inspired recruitment. Hello, Ghost and Michelle. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. You're researching. Well, good news. That research means we're getting closer to getting that. You're resting now. You don't have a right middle finger, which is a shame, but... Thrith is no longer capable of walking, and vomited everywhere. Thanks, Thrith. Now, if we look at they're still woozy, but that gives a big reduction to stuff. Oh, that's a solar flare. Darn it! And cargo pods with... I will not say no to free gold. I will not say no to free gold. We want to switch this back to conversion, I think. Just destroyed? Yeah, it's not there anymore. You can force clothing on the prisoners, helpful when they're cold or unable to dress on their own. They should be fine. We'll eventually get them recruited. Yeah, for about a day we won't have... Randy's being suspiciously generous. We were raided a little while ago, I might remind you. Also, this room still has light, thanks to the blood torch. It could have been, though. Like, that absolutely could have been a terrible raid. It could have been pretty bad. I'm installing this now, because I feel like installing that now is a good idea. Oh, you're just working on that even without any power. Huh. I suppose that's something you can do. Do that. And, oh, Wart's running away. Randy doesn't care if bad or good things happen. He just makes things happen. That's true. That's true. That's what Randy does. They make things happen. How is your... Okay, once you've eaten, I want you to... Yeah, you'll make that minigun. Make the minigun. And... You're feeding nutrient paste. You could do that production thing. Ooh, you know what? Do it. Do it. Don't do that. Okay, you're going to do that. That's fine. You're about to go make things, though. That's the thing. You're about to go make things. Thrith is going to... No, you're going to consume some corn. Okay. You're just like, yeah, I'm going to eat this corn. And then rest. Darn it! Well... It's still active? It lasts for a day, so maybe you might benefit from it, Farsight. Maybe. It was already pretty rotten. It was already pretty rotten, is the problem. Another one of those. Actually, no. Get rid of that. We want books to be stored here. If they're stored anywhere. Look at all this harvesting that's going on. The food situation is pretty healthy. If we need steel, we have a deposit of steel that we can dig up. If we need it, we should probably actually build. Ooh, that's a good point. We should build a deep drill for when we do need it. We can uninstall the deep drill. Deep drills can be moved, can't they? Hang on. Can deep drills be moved? I feel like they can. Well, there's one way to find out, and that is to save. And that is to then watch, as it is either built or not built. Yes, they can move. Well, if we build it now and uninstall it, I see that energy is proving to be a problem at the moment. Can we get some energy? Yes. Yes, we can. The solar power is active. Perfect. Yeah, solar power kicking in. You botched it. Darn it! A colonist needs rescue. Did you have a fight? Wow. That's the guy that we're using to build the minigun. Deus is coming to rescue you. Well, that's awkward. How badly injured are you? Not badly. You should be fine. Surprised you... Autocannon turrets have been researched. Well, clearly the next thing that we need to research is pulse-charged munitions. That seems like a good thing to research. Now we can start building, if we wanted to, some autocannon turrets. We're We don't have enough components right now. We have kind of blown through a lot of our components. You can get rock chunks. Oh! I didn't know you can get rock chunks that way. But Kiko, detoxify a kidney. Let's not say we didn't. Let's not say we didn't. Yeah, we're a bit low on components right now. The good news is we can make components. We might also have spent a ton of components on that minigun. That is a thing we did. Let's uninstall that. Let's uninstall that. So we have Tantarus and Farsight. Also, while you're here, can you clean the hospital? We don't want anyone getting any infections now. No infections, please. You're working on that now. I mean, your crafting is not terrible. I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather that Farsight continued to work on it, but he's a little bit injured. He is, in fact, very injured. Darn it! At least you two get to chat, hang out after punching each other a lot. That's a plus, I guess. I do have some games that I eventually want to get, big box games. They are pretty hard to grab, though. Well, I say hard, they're not hard to grab, they're expensive to grab. There are some games that are on my big list of things. Oh, are you now up? You're up to do that, apparently. Okay. You got up to do that. The games are some of the much, well, not necessarily uncommon, but desirable ones. The very much desirable ones. You're looking at things like Ultimate Doom. You're looking at things like Quake 1 and possibly 2. You're looking at things like Beneath a Steel Sky or Duke Nukem 3D. The very, very desirable ones. I'm glad that I just have Doom 2 as one of the really desirable ones, but I really want Doom 1. And I'd really want Quake, the original, to go with Malice that I have, because I do have Malice. You're going to find good things under the ground. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. How are you doing, Farsight? Please recover. Oh, you are not recovering. I'm actually going to suspend the construction of that minigun right now. Getting your hands on the version of Doom 1... I'm not bothered about it being 1.0. I'm not bothered about that. It's just getting the box. I wanted to be Ultimate Doom, honestly. You can't get Doom. I couldn't get Doom. Ultimate Doom's fine, though. It's the version I played a lot, so Ultimate Doom would be fine. I won't be able to get Doom. I don't have a couple of £100 to spend on that. I definitely do not have a couple of £100 to spend on that. That is draining very quickly. I need there to be some wind. I really need there to be some wind. Ultimate Doom. Not Ultimate Doom, Ultimate Doom. He is healing. He is slowly healing. You are a body model, so we do need to get something for you at some point. We don't have any bionic anythings, do we? We'll have to think of that. But yeah, there are 4 games there that I would really like to get, as I say. Beneath the Steel Sky, Quake, Ultimate Doom, Duke Nukem 3D. Beyond that, I have an entire shelf, but I don't know what to put on that shelf. Like, I suppose I just have to consider what things I could slowly get. Daggerfall is on my throne wish list. It is a thing on my throne wish list that I would like to acquire. Normal Cat is teaching him melee. Well, you do have 3 in melee. You're about to have 4 in melee. Wow. You're going to be pretty good at fighting things up close. Be very good at fighting things up close, yeah. Energy is slowly going up, and we do have some more window. What version of Bestial Sky? Probably the floppy disk version, or the CD version, but it has to be in a big box. That's the thing. It has to be a big box PC, well, not the smaller clamshell one. Yeah, I wouldn't want it in the Amiga. I have the Chaos Engine Amiga version because there isn't a PC version. Yeah, I don't want it to be a peg leg, though. I'd want to get something better. What are you doing right now? You know what? You could go into the Biosculptor for some more age reversal. See you in 5 days, buddy. You can get a bit younger. See you in 5 days. We have another underground thing for steel. We're doing really well at finding steel. Also, we could just turn this off to get some power. That's it. This is pretty full now. It is pretty full now. To be fair, everything's generating tons of power, so that'll happen. How are you doing? Not bad. Everything's slowly recuperating. I could give you Preach Health. But I want to work on getting Kit on the team. I say, Kit doesn't do very much. Kit does not do much here. Well, that's rotted, but that's good because we now have time to deal with it. You want to see materials long range scan? Yeah, but then the problem with the long range scanner is it's long range. Also, the problem with the long range scanner right now is that we don't have the... I suppose I could unsuspend making components. That could be anyone. Farsight is working on that right now. That's a problem. She is a really good doctor and researcher, this is true. I think we might actually be mostly done with having people in the colony after that. She has a decent-ish amount of shooting as well. You currently have no shooting skill. Oh, this is ready again. Well, in a moment, you want to convert Kit some more. Kit needs converting. Kit really needs converting. They have a lot of negatives right now because they're in the Arco-Augmentism ideology. You can play this game without ideologies. It is a thing you can just disable. 31%. They are pretty stubbornly resisting. That is some stubbornness. But it'll be alright. We do have a lot more energy now. Farsight is doing well. Everything is mostly better. Mostly. This has not been sewn yet because PGW is doing everything else. Do need that minigun for you. But failing that, I'll just give you any old gun. I will just give you any old gun. You are absolutely going to need to give you a sniper rifle or some kind of gun. We do have... Oh, that's your SMG, though. We want to give you that. That's your SMG. 16 construction, though, and 16 crafting. We could make an extremely awesome minigun for you. That would be nice. Everything here is full. We also have that normal tainted marine armor. We got a lot of things going for us here. I want this space to be cleared soon, though. I'd like that space clearing. Are the shambles on the disposal pile? Yeah, they got put back in. Oh! There's some bioferrite here. Huh. Yeah, they would have been moved again when they perished. I think it's actually quite good that you can't control them. They are not your shamblers. That said, you know, one ghoul might not be the worst thing here at this colony. But we can't get ghouls. This is not our fate. It's not our fate to have ghouls. Right. Oh. Just think, eventually, this could all go horribly wrong, and we could just have, like, Billy, normal cat, and, like, a few other people survive, and they flee away. That could happen one day. If everything went horribly wrong. Or they live in the shattered remnants of the colony. Just like a small part of it. A colony of like 2 or 3 people would be very interesting, because it would be very small. Or rather, it would be compact, but still have a lot of things in it. Because you still need a research area, a food prep area. You still need a lot of things. You know, I don't think you, Billy, need to be on Grow. I actually think we'll take you off Grow. Grow is not needed for you. I don't think Grow is a needed skill. Oh, no go for it. Comes to mind how the pawns in this game originally... Yeah. It became its own... This game has very much become its own thing. It is a very distinct game. Astronomically distinct. Okay, you're working on components. Advanced components. I suppose you should work on them while Farsight is not available. You know, I think you're better now. I don't think you need to be there anymore. I just want you to finish the minigun. Well, the advanced component is now done. We have made it. You can now go back to making hats. Hey, Farsight's healed now. You can go back to making that minigun. Unsuspend the minigun. Oh no, now you're working on it. I need you to work on it. No, don't make a component. How do I... Oh no. How do I get you to work on that now? How do I do that? How do I get him to work on it again? If I suspend that... No, don't suspend that right now. Finish that off. And suspend that. Can you... No, stop. How do I don't want you to finish working on it. I suppose you're just going to have to work on it then. Draft it, I suppose. They can only haul it. If I make Farsight be the one that can do it. Oh, you're not going to work on it, are you? No. No, Thrith's going to work on it. Well, I wanted to make it a really good one with Farsight. Oh, the problem is I don't have many materials. Like, I'm going to lose a lot from that. Yeah, I lost like 7 components. No, only 3. I only lost 5 components. Oh, it's not good. We don't have many components. Okay, I have 29, but once we've done that, we only have 9. Well, I suppose we're just gonna have to work on this like that. All because somebody punched Farsight in the face. Like, why did you have to punch Farsight in the face? At least you can now work on components. Hey look, we found more steel. You know what? Stop doing that right now. We don't need steel. Yeah, Farsight got punched in the face by Tantarus. It was, unfortunate, I think is the word I would use. A lot, yeah. Okay, now Farsight is going to work on the minigun. You can work on components. We can slowly work on... We have already nearly finished making charge rifles. How many... We have enough to make a charge rifle. We could start making charge rifles. This is a thing we could do. That is a quest. Moronussel, High Stellarch of the Exodus Empire, send us a message. Apparently, pigskins in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. We can get a persona core. Or we could just get goodwill. You know, I think goodwill might be what we want here. We want to keep them in our good books. Let's accept this for goodwill. Where's the camp? It's moderately far. We can go in a shuttle. We could go in the shuttle. Oh, that's brilliant. We can go in the shuttle with Sam, Tantarus, Billy, and Delight, and just destroy them. Or maybe we go with normal cat Sam. Yeah. Normal cat Sam, Billy, Delight. Do it in the morning, when everyone's awake. We just head in the shuttle, go over there, and we could take more people. Could take 5. No, take 4. 4 will be enough. 4 will be more than enough. You're up, you're up, you're up, and you're asleep. Yeah, you need to eat. No. Can I have you eat? All in chem fuel. You apparently... Party! Okay, first, Kikoskia is like, I say, what, let us throw a party to commemorate the completion of the computer upgrades, said the small child. You've learned a relation complex said to contain ancient treasure. That is literally next door. Your gun is here. You got a gun. Right there. We have a party. You will need to eat something after this party. After the party, and you've done that, you'll head out, and we will then destroy and eat everything. That'll be the plan. What a fantastic party. Look at them all chilling. This party is going on for a long while. Is Kikoskia... Kikoskia is not even at his own party. Kikoskia, you... Kikoskia did not attend his party. Why? What? Why did you do that, Kikoskia? Kikoskia's like, I'm gonna troll everybody. Hang on one moment. I've accidentally pressed the button and opened something I did not wish to open. I have now closed the thing I did not wish to open. Didn't the party... Yeah, it's over. He didn't go to his own party. Yeah, that sounds about right. We're going to add that as a quote. Got some bad news for you. That is quote 1300. It's not about Jitters' butt. I am so sorry. It is not about Jitters' butt. Alright, we're now going to load this up. We are going to put Billy in. We are going to put D-Light in. We are going to put Normal Cat in. We are going to put Sam in. Yeah, that's true. We don't need any of these. We don't need any items either. Literally just you lot. Get in there. We're going to use the power of shuttles to deal with this quest instantly. We shall head to this right here. Top of the edge. We're already there. I love the shuttle. The shuttle is so good. What is... Why is everything red? Oh, is that pollution? Oh, no. Where is the pollution tag? There it is. Okay, right. We need to get out of here quickly. Luckily, Billy doesn't care about the pollution. Alright. Let's go. Right. There are 6 pigskins. They have no turrets. If we attack them from this angle, we should be good. Go. I want to attack them from this side. This side will be better. They have gold. Sam, oh yeah, Sam doesn't care either. That is true. Sam also does not care. They have very short-range guns. The enemy are... They have masks. Okay, how are your guns in terms of accuracy? Your gun is that... Oh, we need to get closer. Get to there. This is not the best angle for it. But, hopefully we can deal with this. Right. That's an attack. Alright. We need to stun the melee user. You have a grenade? Yeah, you get to be blasted. Oh, run. Scatter. Stun. Someone needs medical treatment. That'll be you. Ah, you've only been shot a bit. Back up. Stun again. D-Light is doing pretty well here. What are you armed with? Gun and gun? Right, get him. They are fleeing! Not shockingly, you won't miss. What are you like? Pretty good. Can you capture any? I mean, I could, but do I want to capture anyone? You only got bruised. Do I need any? No, not really. How about thee? Right, let's quickly get to work on stuff. This needs deconstructing. This needs deconstructing. Deconstruct, deconstruct, uninstall, uninstall. Get some shooting practice in. Right, you need to go into here. What's in here? Nice. And what's in here? Okay, and there is that. Right. Can you deconstruct this? You do that. We're not going to be here very long. Oh, you're still... Wait, there's a turret, isn't there? Back up, back up. There's a turret. Just go. Yeah, we'll allow the gold, don't worry. Go there. Deconstruct. Install. There we go! The area is now safe. You can reform the caravan on the world map. So, with that logic, do I now have to load this up? Or can I do that from the world map? I have gained a free turret. Huh. Okay, uninstall that now, please. So... Wait, what weapons did you drop? Pistol... Anyway, if I reform the caravan from here... They won't go in via the shuttle, will they? I suppose we experiment, don't we, and find out. Do not abandon the shuttle. Okay, that answers the question. Do not abandon the shuttle. How's your toxic build up? It's initial. We can deal with that. Okay, that's done. Right. Let us load things into here. And, load. All of you. And... Meals, components, steel, uranium. Batteries... Hang on. I've got to uninstall the turret, don't I? Now I'm gonna... That's true. But... Uninstallable lamp. Uninstallable lamp. Uninstallable lamp. Uninstall the lamp? We didn't claim that lamp, did we? No. Uninstall the lamp. What's left of a table? Eh, we don't want a table. What kind of metals are the cage made of? Steel. We're not bothered about steel. We just want to get out of here before the toxic buildup gets too extreme. To the left of it. Well, that's sandstone. We're not mining anything. We're not mining anything. We're just getting out of here with the stuff we've got. These people, by the way, are... We have about 300 kilograms. We need the uranium. We need the components. We need the meals. I'd like the turret. I'd like the batteries. The lamps. I'll take the guns. I'll take the grenades. I'll take the gold. I'll take... I could take the steel. I can take the blocks. But not all of them. I could do that, for instance. Do that. These things are not being hauled. I think it needs people. Yeah, I think it needs people as well. Otherwise, they won't do it. I'm not taking the knives. Not really worth it. Oh, we can't even take all the rock. Yeah, we can't take it. Do that, though. You gonna... Yeah, now they're hauling things. You have to put the people in, otherwise they won't haul it. So they're gonna do that. Got a free turret? This guy's just like, help, I'm dying! And it's like, yeah, well... Maybe you shouldn't have attacked everyone. Is this quest over now? I think it is. You got the, get the friendliness with them. Oh yeah, we are 100 ally with them. We are 100 their ally. We're just taking all their stuff and then fleeing. Like, we don't need any of, anything else. And he is dead. He is pretty dead. You're fine. Your toxic buildup is 15%. You're the only person here that's in... I could have brought Adam with me and that would have been perfect. Are you gonna get him? Okay, we have everything. It's fine, we'll just go. Just go. Launch. The following still needs to be loaded. You know what? Just go. None of that is stuff I'm really worried about. We got the most important things, which is the batteries, the lamps, the steel, the uranium. Yeah, and the people. We're leaving. We're going to head back to home. And we're going to go right back to here. Zoom. I love this shuttle. This shuttle is so good. It's so good. Really, I shouldn't have brought you with me. I should have just brought Adam, and then no one would have cared. Yeah, I should have paid attention to the fact that it was arid shrubland and it was very polluted. Oh yes, also, don't hold that open. I don't know why we keep that held open. But we do have a turret now. We do finally have one turret. And your mood is... it's getting there. See, this place ticked over just fine while we weren't paying attention to it. Nothing went wrong. We are refueling the shuttle. Pollution is pretty bad. Luckily, the build-up will fade over time. Even at low doses, it can be bad. But we now have pulse charge munitions. And I'm sorry, but we are also making beam guns. Because beam guns. We want beam guns. Who doesn't want beam guns? I think you stopped research and was almost done by the looks of it. No? No, we just finished making pulse charge munitions. Farther left? No. I don't see what you're looking at. Devil Strand. Oh, that's being researched by reading. We have a book on that. That's not being researched by a researcher. Someone's reading a book and figuring that out. Books can be great for researching. So yeah, we can now make laser guns, which is very handy. So we want this unloading. Devil Strand, speaking of which, has now been researched. How do I get all the stuff from it? To load? No. Oh, we could just do that. It's one way of doing it. I don't know what we could build. Or rather, what we can build being any good. But we can certainly build stuff. You know, we are going to build at some point. Crypto sleep caskets. Imagine you're going to get these built now. I would like some of these. Just in case. Just in case. We do have the uranium. So you're working on that minigun. You're working on components. I know this is using components that we're just making, but I feel like right now this is a really good use of our resources. To make some crypto sleep caskets. A self-powered sarcophagus designed to keep a person in a state of suspended animation for many years. If something terrible happens, we can put them in these caskets and keep them safe. That's the important thing. We have ducks. Oh my word, we have a huge horde of ducks. You will now be part of our food. I do not wish to deal with ducks. We have enough food. We could always do with more food, but yeah, no thanks on the ducks. No, not the fuzzy wuzzy duck. Okay, fine. Okay. We shall keep 2 ducks. Just those 2. Is it a good idea to put sci-center people in the casket? Yeah. But right now, we're building them as a medical thing. I want it as a medical thing at the moment. How much dye do we have? We have 84 smoke leaf. We have a lot of... Oh, we have a lot of dye. Oh, we have a lot of dye. Ah, Billy is ready with that. Once you've done that, can you please convert kit? The good news here is 1 crypto sneak casket has been built. Kit is now at 4.4%. And we're about to build the 2nd crypto sleep casket. As you do. Oh, we can't recruit in Spider-Man. 14 components, 5 advanced. Well, we got plenty to work. That's a flash storm. Well, that's bad, but the good news is there's nothing outside that we need to superly worry about. We might want to... Yeah. Grab all these things. That might be good. No. Deus is currently doing that. They be lovin'. And then Imakuni got struck by lightning and turned to a superhero. I mean, isn't Imakuni already a superhero? Oh, there's quite a few fires there. It's fine. The anima tree might be in trouble. Not like we're using the anima tree anyway. I don't know if the anima tree can actually be set on fire. It might in fact be immune to fire. It does in fact appear to be immune to fire. Well, the good news is we don't have to worry about, burning or anything.
Mayhem! Yippee!
That, by the way, is TomTom there with 37 months. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. That is incredibly kind. That is very kind indeed. Thank you. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're good. Shall work on this so that we don't have to worry about all that. Oh, do we bothered about that? No, I suppose we are. Probably the only thing we are bothered about. Exhausted from weekend in Barcelona. Ooh, that sounds fancy. I'm doing well, thank you. We are doing stuff with Rimworld here, and we are putting the computer parts through their paces. All these computer parts. By the way, is now being built. Crypto casket number 2. And this should now... Yep. Energy has 0% flammability, thrombus won't eat it. Alpha beavers, however, will go after it. Noted! Note, we are slowly running out of food. Oh, the minigun is made! How good is that minigun? That is an excellent minigun. That is yours, Strith. An excellent minigun. Don't worry, we will get a harvest of incredibly nice corn eventually. So yeah, we only have Duck 1 and Duck 7 now. We could get some hunting going. That is a thing we could do. We could hunt some ibex does. How many is it? Not many at all. Hello there, GJ Steven. It's pretty maximal in how awesome it is. Oh look, it's an eclipse. That's a bit of a problem. You're just going to succeed at converting Kit. Just happen, but oh, 0.52. Nearly there. We no longer need baby food. Baby food can be gotten rid of. We also need some things hauling. Once you've done that, please haul that food and haul that food. Everything else won't deteriorate. I could install these batteries somewhere. Where should I install them? Where should I put batteries? I could, I suppose, make an area here. Just put some battery... That's not a bad idea. Yeah! Well, that's why we keep them sort of separated out. That's why you keep them separated out. Ah, hang on. Do that so there's still a space to go through. I mean, yeah, we won't be able to put many batteries in here, but, you know, more batteries isn't a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing. Okay, we will do it. Could always make more space once the momentum... Yeah, could, but nah, we only need this small room here. We can also build a roof here. And we will need to adjust some zones, won't we? We will change no Mastodon. Oh, no Mastodon absolutely has to include this. And... no Mastodon Panic also needs to include this. I've watched your whole Deus Ex and Doom Let's Plays back and enjoyed it very much. Glad to catch you live. Well, thank you very much, DJ. I hope you are doing well. It's always great to hear people enjoying my stuff. Always great to hear it. I'm noticing that the screen is jiggling slightly occasionally. Are you noticing that? That must be something in the that the game has happening. I wonder what that is. Must be something in the game. It could be the fire. Yeah, it's probably the fire, if I were to be honest. Yeah, it's the fire. I'm pretty sure it's the fire. Oh, it's just... Is it destroying... Yeah, it's destroying buildings. That's what it's doing. That's what it is. Fire is destroying things. That's what's happening. Now I know. I'm like, is that something with my computer? No, it's just fire burning things like that. When that goes, the screen will jiggle. 2, 1.71. Boom. It was a flash fire, actually. Oh, that's burned out. This, however, is still slowly spreading. We're not that bothered about it. We're really not that bothered. Who has tanted apparel right now? Neon Lamp... Tantaris is wearing... a button-down shirt. And pants. You're wearing... a shirt that's bad. You're wearing... a shirt that's bad. And you're wearing... shirt and pants. Well... if you make 2 kids' shirts and 2 kids' pants, then we make like 7 pairs of pants and 7 shirts. So yeah, now I know what that was. It was the all-consuming fire just slowly getting closer. The good news is it can't get past the concrete, so we're all fine. I was like, what's happening here? And it's like, that's what's happening. How are you doing with... oh, we haven't got pollution back on, have we? Yeah, you're slowly dealing with it. You are slowly dealing with it. You have been converted! Excellent. Now we can start working on recruiting you. Now, all those negatives are gone. And now you just have all these other negatives. As a note, we probably need to give you a bionic item. You know what we could get you? Could make you a bionic eye. She is. She always will be. A bionic eye might not be a bad thing to give her. Or we could make a... not a prosthetic. A bionic tongue! I mean, that is a thing we could give them. A bionic tongue. We could do a trade in a moment. That is the thing we could do. We could do a trade. Could bring loads of things over and trade. Trying to think about what we could bring if we traded with, say, Funfula. We could send a caravan. We could send some of our boomalopes. We don't have any spare boomalopes, actually. We could just make advanced components, though. That's the thing. We have enough. We could make a bionic something. But I'll deal with the -4 for the moment. -4 is not the worst thing in the world. -4 is not the worst. The Irati apparel is a bit of a problem. The pain... We probably want to put them in this biosculptor pod so that we can get rid of their pain. Oh, a rainy thunderstorm. You know that's only going to make the problem worse if the rain doesn't get rid of everything. We could get rid of that scar. We could get rid of it. Oh yes, also, install those batteries. Where's the other battery? Oh dear, where's the other battery? There it is. That was easy. Put that there. Oh, and we have a fire. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Don't worry about that. That'll extinguish. That will extinguish. So making advanced components is 20 steel, 10 plus steel. I really want to buy a bionic if I can. That would be much cheaper. I also probably want another... No, don't put another battery there, Kiko. Wait. Wait and save your money. Save your money. We probably want to... No, we don't need to drag that around. We have made a masterwork button-down shirt. That is, I would say, pretty fancy. That's pretty fancy. We have a stool here. I suppose we just deconstruct that. Oh yeah, the flash, the rocking now is because of the lightning. We also don't need this toy box. And then again, we might do something with it. It's just an ordinary rat. You're a possum. Ah, Cabalion. Cabalion and I might have time to, you know, do some more content at some point. I'm not sure what we'd play, though. We are unsure what we would play, but we could play something. There's more lightning. There's also me BRBing a moment. Don't go anywhere. Have a tank. Me. Let's keep going. I don't need that growing. We do have this spare shuttle engine. Don't remember when the last time was that we went to go to Funfuller to trade. That said, there might just still have... I see Animax there putting things there. That said, there might still be some stuff that we want. The rainy thunderstorm go... Oh, you know what we should be doing? How is your fatigue? Pretty good. Yours is good, yours is... sleep is... What we need to do is... There is over here the ancient complex. We could go check that out. We could send a caravan over. You know, send Billy. Send Adam. And Sam. And not Farsight. Send Normal Cat. Send the entire not caring about pollution crew. Bring all of you for some extra transport. Bring some food with us. And those. Now if we assign you all to... So Billy can go to Simple. Normal Cat can go to Simple. Good stuff, we'll have to have baby food. We're not going to a place to sell. We are going to a place to raid it. We're going to raid it. Reverse selling. Well, it's an ancient, empty place. It might have good stuff in it. It probably won't. But we are going to raid an ancient complex. Take its goodies. And then sell them. Maybe we might find another Pollock seed. I hope we find another Pollock seed. That'd be sweet. Off we go! It's really not going to take us long to get there. It's just there. We're not likely to find people there, we're much more likely to find dangerous robots. As a note, most of our best combatants are out there, so let's hope we don't get raided while we are away. We might get raided while we're away. It could happen. You're almost there. Almost there. And at the moment you will arrive, it'll be the dead of night. Could have sent the shuttle, didn't want to send the shuttle. Just put them out for lunch. I wish that was what we could do. I wish. Okay. We've arrived at the ancient complex. It is... where? It's there, okay. And it's chucking it down with rain here. Darn it. That's fine. Right, let's go. There's a way here. There's also a lot of ancient... It's not that big. Sam will be fine. Really, I shouldn't have brought a sniper rifle with me. Seems like a terrible thing to bring. Okay. Normal Cat has inspired creativity. Bad time for that. Okay, we have... nothing. A hermetic oh, an ancient enemy terminal. Open the crate. Oh. Hello. Well, there's fire everywhere. Billy, you might need to deal with that fire. Please. Thank you. I'm quite glad this is something you can just do. I know this is going to suck, but you need to put out these flames. Heat stroke? Well, it probably was quite hot in that room. You'll be fine. Those burns will heal. Oh, it's quite hot in that room right now. It's about 180 odd degrees in there. Huh. Okay, open the crate. Oh! Take the Luciferium. Don't take it. No, I didn't mean to blow things up. Sadly, there was a unstable thing and it just blew up. I did not have control of that. Open this one. Okay. Glitter World medicine. Not the best thing in the world, but alright. Yeah, I'm not going to remove wall segments. I'm going to wait. What's in here? Crates and nothing cool. A raid is arriving here. Neon Lamp has developed a flesh-eating infection known as organ decay in her left lung. Oh! She has... or the Neon Lamp is suffering from an organ decay. The good news is we can create replacements. It's not urgent. That is not the worst thing that could happen. In here? Ooh. Ah. Well, there's about to be some more fire in there. Open that crate. Boom. Take the silver. Go into that. Hello, Gangry. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. But we're nearly done with everything we want to do here. This room is moderately warm. And in here is another crate. Open that. What do we got? Something good? Food. This was of limited use, I think. I don't think there's much we gained from this. We did gain stuff. Well, we got some Luciferium. Good. Yeah, I suppose. Luciferium can be used. Let's get out of here. Take that. Take the Luciferium. Oh, no, there are some... Well, there are some mechanoid slag chunks. There's also some shelves we can take. A steel table, a steel urn, another steel urn, a marble urn. Some steel urns. Just can't take Terry. Sure, we can deconstruct these. We can deconstruct them, make stuff out of them. We'll do it. Take all of it. Terry is pretty dead. I'm gonna say it right now. Terry is not an optimal person to bring with us on account of him being a corpse. Now, as for lungs, we can't make a bionic lung. Ooh. That's actually... Detoxifier lung. That's in toxic filtration. I do also have Moses here. Oh wait, he already is missing a lung. We can make a detoxifier lung. We can make a detoxifier. We'll just have to pivot our research. Pivot research into toxic filtration. Pivot your research. We can make a replacement lung. We can make it. Or maybe we'll be attacked by someone. The good news is that Neon has a second lung. That's the good news. If it was something that he only had one of, this would be a problem. This would be a problem. It is just raining right now. There's a whole lot of decay here. This berry bush, however, completely survived intact. How? We have no idea. But it did. No, as they say, it's entirely random. This illness seems to strike randomly from an unknown natural reservoir. It is not directly contagious between people. It's just like, it just happens. We definitely want to do some trading, though, with Funlifer eventually. We do want to trade with them for some things. We could trade for some advanced components, which will allow us to make the organ. We could also get more, and we can make an eye for Kit. Who, by the way, is a lot less unhappy now. They're a lot less unhappy. Resistance is reducing. The caravan is back. They've arrived, and we brought stuff. Mostly stuff to deconstruct. Also, it is raining. Why are we leaving the corn out? Haul the corn. Now, if we do that, then that's already sorted. Okay, can we grab the things that are here? No, evidently not. Okay, Deus, I need you, buddy, to stop doing that. You won't haul. Of course you won't haul. Can you haul? You're sewing. Okay. Pants have been made, though. Haul the corn. We need that corn. Haul this. You will never haul. Kikowski, can you haul? You're not assigned to it. Okay, you're making a component. I need you to haul some things, please. Because if we don't haul... Then these... Okay, it's no longer raining anymore. It's not super urgent to haul. Oh, now everybody's going to grab things. As soon as it stops raining, I see. Right, we will deconstruct that. And that. Also deconstruct that. This. That. This. That. This. Deconstruct that too. And that. This also. Well, while we're thinking about it, also deconstruct this. 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 Don't deconstruct the turret, though. Keep the turret. We really need to sell some things. Like, we need to sell things yesterday. Let's actually get that sorted. Let's get a trade going. Okay, send a caravan. Billy's gonna go again. It's gonna be a much smaller caravan. Billy and D-Light. Just you two. I said normal cat as well, why not? Okay, keep a Luciferium. Take all the smoke leaf joints. Take all... That is a crud ton of dye. Like, I'm not even kidding. That is a huge... We need animals. We can't carry anything if we don't have animals with us. Okay. We are also going to bring with us... Bring some of our... The unfinished minigun. You have an unfinished minigun? Really? Suddenly Cav! Indeed it is Cav. How are you doing? I hope you are doing... This is the person that helped me build all the stuff with my computer. This is the person that made that possible. They were the one that did it. It's them. The hero of Kvatch. We should bring all these hats. They'll also bring all this money. Money! Maybe. Well, we'll have a look for that minigun. We'll have a look. We'll have a look at it. We'll bring all these meals with us. Oh, we only have one bedroll. Is there only one bedroll because the other ones haven't been unpacked yet? Yes. Was there? That was pretty swole of Cav to help out there. Yeah, this is a bit full. We need things organizing before we go on this trade, clearly. We also need people to change. Why is no one changing into the fancy new clothes? This hasn't been forced. You can change. There are clothes here. That can also be deconstructed. That can be deconstructed. That can be deconstructed. That can be deconstructed. That can be deconstructed. What I need is... what you have. Oh, it'll all be unloaded, I'm sure. Eventually. It's difficult to actually see which person's got which. Okay, grab things. You never thought deconstructing the trash you picked up? Well, mechanoid slag chunks can be broken down into steel. I really need people to start deconstructing these things. Thanks, Adam! That's actually really, really useful that you did that. Okay, you've now done that. We just need a few more things taken away. Makes sense. It used to be like, uranium table? What do we need that for? Deconstructing it so you can get other stuff. Okay, you now have gear. Yeah, you can't. Nobody's hauling all this stuff. Get the stuff off. You have so many things. Okay, we can also deconstruct this, deconstruct that, deconstruct this, that, this, that, this as well. Take everything. This room is so full of stuff. You're making components. I appreciate that you're making components. We do need those. Okay, Billy, you're deconstructing stuff. Good. Don't make stuff. This stuff needs deconstructing. So many things need deconstructing. More importantly, are all of the things off all the Mastodon? I think... No, you still have stuff. Drop that. That can now be hauled. Haul that. Once that's hauled, then we have everything and we can actually do another trade. We do need to do another trade. Okay, with that, we can probably do another trade. Right, so... send to you. Do we have all of our thingies? We have 4. No, wait, that's magpies. Apparently, it's mastodons. So, Billy, Normal Cat, and Delight. You will go. All these people can go to help out, because we need all the carry capacity we can get. Right, let us get 720 chem fuel. We'll take all that. We'll take 108 of this. Actually, no, we'll take 100 of it, so that we have 8 left in case we need it. Bioferrite we should actually keep, because we do have a Hellcat rifle. We want to get rid of 400 of this. We're not going to take the toxic... Wait, we haven't even learned that yet. We don't want to... We do want to look at that. We do want to look at that minigun eventually. We do want to get rid of this gun, that gun, that gun, that gun, this gun, that gun, that gun. No. I suppose we'll keep the good pump action shotgun. You never know. Keep the sniper rifle. Get rid of all the Molotovs and the grenades. Get rid of the frag grenades. Get rid of the terrible gun. Get rid of this armor, because we're not going to use it. It's just taking up space. Get rid of all these hats. Get rid of that. That, and that. Keep that one. Take all the gold with us. We have a lot of corpses. Not taking them with us. We don't want to need the Devil's Strand book anymore. Where's the Devil's Strand book? Yeah, Glitterworld Devil's Strand. Don't need that one anymore. Keeping everything else there. Get rid of the bear skin and the mastodon leather. We can take the shuttle engine with us. How's it good? It's doing pretty well. I don't know if they buy shuttle engines. We'll take it with us in case they buy shuttle engines. Take that. Take 10 of that. You're going, and you're going. So normal cat needs to be on simple. D-Light is on simple, you're on simple, and you can also be on paste. And you absolutely need to be on paste. I don't know why you're on lavish. You should be on, and Sam... Oh, Sam does not need to be on it. Sam can be on paste. There we are. We have ducks now, Cav. We also scavenged 2 more batteries. We even have a little turret that we might actually install. You know what? Let's install that turret. Let's put it... We normally get attacked from this angle, so let's put it here. Is nutrient paste meals a punishment? Nope. That's what they all like eating. Nutrient paste is fine, so I give them nutrient paste. You will eat the paste. Our first turret. It's not facing the right way, but it's fine. It's literally our first turret. Okay, are we ready to go yet? Yes, we're off. We're off. There's nothing I learned in kindergarten. It is to not eat. Well, this is nutrient paste. We have made a Masterwork kid shirt. I will note that this is still just as crowded as it was before. This is a bit of a problem, but we can deal with it, I guess. Oh, I didn't take the Masterwork shirt with me, did I? Well, someone can wear it. That is indeed an unfinished minigun. Well, that gets cancelled. It's there. It's Thrit's unfinished minigun. We're gonna cancel it. I want those components. That means we don't need to make so many more components anyway. In fact, we are over the limit on components now. Also, just cancel that too. Have you stepped on lava yet? Surprisingly not. You have not. Deus might need a better gun eventually. Maybe. Deus, by the way, is now only 71. He is getting healthier as the days go by. He is getting healthier. Because we are constantly throwing him in there and making him younger. Eventually, we might even have him be young enough that his bad back goes. That'd be pretty cool. Look at all the messages and things that I've received while I've been streaming. It's like, here's 5 kajillion emails, and I'm like, I literally do not care about many of these. Yeah, I know it's your whole thing, but there's no lava on this map. That's the problem. There's no lava. We have made shirts. As is brutally murdered in a ridiculous fashion. There is the garbage volcano, but we're not yeeting him into the garbage volcano. That seems a bit rude. We don't yeet people into the garbage volcano. We do, however, check out the... Okay, we still have 4 people that are unhappy with their clothes. Like, Neon Lamp. Why are you unhappy with your clothes? Wear this shirt. Is that the only thing you're unhappy with? Yes. No! Well, too bad. You're going to wear it. You are unhappy with your hat? Well, we have plenty of hats. We have this hat. Wear that hat. You're also unhappy with your shirt? Well, there are 5 kajillion shirts. And there's a pair of pants. We are putting this in the quotes. You are right. That is a good quote. See, I'm gonna sort out. Oh, normal cat needs death rest, and he is out there. Well, I have made a mistake. It's fine. It's not fine. He'll be okay. I'm sure he'll be fine. There's still one person in that group that can bring people. It'll be fine. Okay. So, you need it. Okay, so 2 of the people need it. Tantarus is the only other person that needs to change clothes, and he is not changing his clothes. Tantarus also has wool pants. Wear that. There we go. He is now no longer unhappy. Possibly, they'll be fine. He should rest in 2.4 days to avoid exhaustion. Oh, sorry, normal cat. Normal cat should be okay. I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh, goods trader. Oh, that's really awkward. I suppose you can communicate with them. We don't have any food or anything to trade you. What do you have? I don't know if you have anything I want. You do have components. Okay, you have 1 advanced component. You do have Luciferium. I could trade you my terrible wooden bed. And... Hang on. Cancel? I have a Masterwork shirt. Talk to them again. Somewhere in here, there is a Masterwork shirt. Well, you can absolutely take these pieces of garbage off me. You can also take this Masterwork hat. You can also take those hats. That as well. You can take... There it is. Take that off me. And you can also take, as I say, the bed. Take the urn. What else could I give you? We do have some dye we can give you. We can give you 10 dye. We also have a little bit more of this that we can give you. Minus 10. We do have Mastodon wool. You have an advanced component. I will buy that off you. You don't really have a lot else. You do have an advanced component. You do have some neutroanimine. But I've got a lot of that. Do you have any gold? You do have gold. Buy dye rather than sell? Oh yeah, good point. I can give you 10 dye. Thank you. There's not a lot here I can get. I'm keeping my Luciferium. You never know when you might need that, but I do want some of your gold. That is the thing I want. I will take gold. I can trade you some food. I can also trade you some raw fungus. There we go. 30 gold. And a bunch of random stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is a good trade. Oh. Okay, grab that now. An extra advanced component. And they are making good headway. You need to be pretty quick. Yeah, I didn't time that well. Really, going forward, I shouldn't send people that have death rest requirements to do trading. Now only 2 people need stuff, and unfortunately we have an overabundance of clothing. We actually have too much clothing now. We will sell you a bit more clothing. There. There. A bit more money. It also clears up a few things. What is Hay doing here? God, this is so unorganized. Just a time for the end of the stream. No, we still have about 13 minutes. You're not right at the end. There's still a bit more left. There's still more left. Still more fun to be had. So now we can start organizing things. Normal cat needs death rest, but we can... They'll be fine. They're nearly there. Don't stop. There is a fire. Yeah, please put that out. Thank you. Just visiting to say, hey. I get it. I get it. That's going to be a big harvest of food, by the way. It's not here yet, though. It's not here yet. Oh, you have stopped, haven't you? Oh, don't stop. We need you to get there super fast. We need a mega shuttle. That's what we need. Your face is cold. Well, I cannot help you with that, I'm afraid. You're normal cats. I don't know what death rest exhaustion is. I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? Please wake up. I need you to wake up. They're not going to wake up. We do need a better TV in here. That is a thing we do need. Maybe once we research that, we can start researching better televisions. The flat screen TV. Might not be a bad idea. You're inside now. Good to hear. I thought you were talking about the stream, by the way. I didn't think you were referring to real life. Flat screen televisions do it. So we can now make the thing we... Okay, we have arrived. We pause, we trade. Okay, first off, we will give you this and this. 100 smoke leaf joints. They have a ton of money. Which is good, because we are trading. We didn't trade any chem fuel, did we? No, we did. We have 720 here. Good. Trade all these terrible guns. Trade all this. Trade all the hats. Trade the clothes. Don't trade them. Right, what do you have? You have 5 advanced components. That might be nice. Some sentience things. Oh, you're running out of errands. Ah. The colony can grow rich trading in hats. Do you have... You have a gastroanalyzer. Not quite what I was looking for. Could learn that one. I mean, that is just something to learn. You do have a plasma sword. You also have... You do have a psychic insanity lance and a shock lance. Those are automatic purchases. They are incredibly useful. We buy them. Oh, we're very multi-talented like that. They do have an excellent sniper rifle here. But they also have a plasma sword. They also have a Zeus hammer. That is actually a good thing to buy. Not even unironically, we want to buy a Zeus hammer. A Void Light Serum? A capsule of oily black fluid that squirms endlessly inside the glass. When injected into the eye, it suppresses the inhibitory neurons that keep perception focused on the real world, thus lifting dark psychic phenomena into conscious perception. This increases the amount of knowledge gained when studying unnatural entities, as well as psychic sensitivity, but also impacts mood. And it is temporary. We want that. We also want some plasteel. Yeah, more plasteel. Plasteel is something we're going to want. And I don't think much else, honestly. I think that is it. We'll trade away some of our mastodons. That would give me a bit more money. We do need mastodons to carry stuff. No, keep the mastodons. That Zeus hammer is going to be very useful. Those are going to be useful too. You do have a flat screen television, but I can eventually make those. You also have another telescope. Psychic Soothe Pulsar? Do those work on prisoners? Maybe, but we don't need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about that. This is a good trade. Head back. Head back as quickly as you can. While the going is still good. You are not going to get there in time. That is a pity. But we do now have 7 components. You know what we need to do now? We need to make that lung. Make the deoxifier lung. Also, oh no. What is this? A weather controller to make fog. Oh, that's very close. It's not the worst, though. Those scorchers of flames. That's a beam repeater. It's not the worst thing in the world. Huh. They're all asleep. And there's no countdown right now to activate it. So, we're okay for the moment. What we really want is a raid to come in from here. That'd be sweet. A raid coming in from here? How? Failing that, we would absolutely do something like get these beam repeaters. It's not saying it's going to activate yet. A vengeful... Do not. Do not activate that horde. You're gonna do it, aren't you? Just don't go. You're gonna go too close, aren't you? This is bad. Maybe they just won't get close enough. Oh, no, I think we might be alright. Please? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. We got away with that. Oh, there's also more fire, by the way. I just thought I'd let you know that because there's fog, no fire is ever going to be dealt with. They're all just going to burn now. So, yeah. I hope that's not a thing we have to worry about. We do need to deal with this. This is a thing we do need to deal with eventually. Why does fog prevent dealing with fire? Because it's not raining. No rain. Fog is wet, but fog doesn't put out fires. This may be a problem for future Kiko, but we still have a few minutes. I might as well at least get it so that they're close to coming back. Or another disaster occurs. This could happen. Another disaster could occur. We could probably deal with this with oh, it's gonna be so bad. Yeah, fire is just gonna ravage the entire outside of this area. It's all gonna be gone. It's going to be an issue. I suppose we don't have to worry about it, and they don't care about fire, so they don't care. Maybe this cares about fire. Possibly. It might. I don't know. You close now? You're getting close. Luckily, normal cat is not super needed for dealing with... I mean, the fire is a way away. The fire is a way away. That fire is also moderately far. This area is only just started. Hey, recruitment can begin of kit. That's good. So Kit will soon be able to join us. We made the lung. Alright. Organ decay of your left lung. Well, operation, we're going to install a detoxifier lung in your left lung. Go rest. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. That's a relief. Okay, they've arrived. They're over there. The first thing you need to do, normal cat, is you need to death rest right now. They should death rest soon to avoid they're going to. They're going to. You are going to death rest. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. But you know what's not close, folks? This computer to the end of its life, because, oh boy, we have a long time left. Thanks to the upgrades that Cav helped me install, Cav sourced for the most part, and my community helped me with as well, because I've had people pledge to the GPU, the CPU, and the GPU cable. And as I said before, people sneakily pledging towards the GPU itself. And then Cav helping, well, not just helping, getting the RAM and the SSD. What can I say except that I've got to thank you all, folks, for being here. I've got to thank you all for helping give this computer more legs, more years of life. Many years, hopefully. Thanks for the stream, no problem. I'm glad to entertain. I hope it was entertaining. We had our fair share of problems. We have a mech cluster just sort of sat there now. And there's a couple of things I need to quickly talk about. Starting off with the website. No. You thanked Cage. That is what we're going with now. You thanked Cage. No problem, observer. There is the website, kikosko.com. Check out all kinds of things there, including my schedule, rethenya.com. You can also find links to where you can buy my burger and hope. It was nice hanging out here. Thanks to stream. No problem, Cozy. There's also the Discord. There you can join a larger thriving community, which I'm often a part of. There's loads of places to talk about stuff there, loads of emotes, based on let's plays and streams past and present. If you link your Twitch and Discord together and you substream Twitch, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Era. You can use the Twitch emote and Discord, which is fantastic. There's also the Patreon. There you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's not been Let's Play stream my sitting behind paywalls, but there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes you typically do not see, including but not limited to the editing, compression, test streams, test recordings, and everything makes all what I do a reality. And in these times, with the mortgage, bills, food, and all that jazz, I rely now more than ever on the people that pledge to me to make all what I do a reality. Well, it doesn't matter that you were lurking. What matters is that you enjoyed what I was streaming, and that you had a good evening, or morning, or afternoon, or whatever it is. Just you being here is more than I could ever ask for. It really, really is. Those of you that do pledge, by the way, no matter how little, how much it is, not only get a different code name and Discord and my deep and sincere thanks, you also get the ability to put your suggestion forward for the Patreon shortlisted votes. But remember, never put more money towards anything, especially not to me, if you can't afford to. Don't bankrupt yourself or put yourself in a dire financial strait just to help me. Always think about yourself first, and if you have any disposable income left over, and you feel like being generous, it is always greatly appreciated here. But there are other ways you can support me, like watching my streams, and also watching my YouTube content. That was how it all started, after all. There is Gikoskia, my near 18-year-old 10,000 plus video Let's Play channel. I'm so old. And then there's Kikvodskia, the newer VOD focus channel. And if you want to help both channels grow, you can do so by liking and commenting on videos, subbing if you're not subbed, and if you are subbed, why not press that bell for those notifications? There's also the social media accounts, Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Discord, the community tab on YouTube. There you can get notifications on when I start streaming and when Let's Play videos go live and all kinds of random other things, but that is not all. There's also that Throne wishlist, where you can put money towards things that bring me joy. There were a lot more things on that this morning, and I'm ever so grateful for the super kind pledges that I got. I will, thank you, Albig. I hope you do as well when you do eventually. There are two things left on there. There is a big box PC game for Daggerfall of all things. Then I can look at it and think, excuse the gloom, for none may know of this meeting. There's also something for the Marines Extreme and the Avatars Resplendent. Finally, there is me thanking all of you, because seriously, you are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful, and I could not do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to, because you are the heart and soul of my community. You make this all possible, and I've never been happier than when I am entertaining all of you, because seriously, you are just all great. You really, really are. You are the most awesomely heartwarming and generous and kind and best community I could ever hope to have. Like, I know people say I have this community because I'm the person that I am. Thanks, Ada, but I just bumble about through video games. I don't deserve all of you. You're amazing. You truly, truly are. And with your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing all this for many, many years to come. As many years as is possible. So thank you all so very much, folks. Seriously, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And whether it'll be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you do everything that you set out to do. The next stream, by the way, is tomorrow. That'll be at 2 p.m. GMT. It'll be Animal Crossing New Horizons. Hopefully everything with the cables in the back of the computer are all set up so that the capture card works properly. I'm sure it will. That'll be where they'll be adorable, silly, and also us welcoming Cephalobot properly to the island, because Cephalobot is now moved in. We just need to sort out his garden and everything else. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone. For if everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. Yay for computer! Yay!